another exciting episode of DadDimes.
Exciting, amazing,
fantastic, fabulous.
It is glorious. This is, God, man, we are just rolling, man. We are rolling on, oh, you know what? This is coming through here, isn't
it? Yeah.
It's coming through yours.
It's coming through mine.
Man, I'm just saying, man, we're monitoring our live. We're trying to make sure that we're talking to the people that we need to talk to. And I'm seeing people come in like Les Stevens and Anthony and Equalizer 032. This is what we do on DadDimes. This is DadDimes Season 2, Episode 7. Brought in the big old stag for this one.
The big guns.
Stag Junior.
The
baby stag.
Small ones.
Yeah. The Bambi of stags.
The Bambi of stags.
Made it. Barely.
Made it. Absolutely.
Daddy Stag's out there, George T. Mama Stag didn't make the show. I mean, you know what happened.
She's in the kitchen.
What's up, Deb? Deb's on the show, man. We got lots
Jesse's
of things
on.
on.
I love a statement. Bo Nix, LFG. Let's fucking go.
Whoa.
Sorry, TikTok.
Yeah, that's your first strike. Bing.
Apologies.
You know, and I got this message, and I got this this is incoming message from our friends over at Cherrywood, and it says things are coming. I'm not going to mention what the things are because you know why, but things are coming. So our friends are taking care of us as always, and we have some things coming up. But you know, for tonight, we have the old stag. Sorry, it's a little bit later tonight.
Civic duties.
Things got crazy, man. You volunteer your time, and all of a sudden you're like, man, I got things to do. We got DadDimes.
Yep, we got doctors wanting to talk to you afterwards and all that fun stuff.
You got to call them doctor because, you know, they get a little cranky if you don't. But, yeah.
Well, I'm so excited about this, so let's just
stoked about stag.
Into this.
Let's try a stag. Now, so this is the stag that they had at Cherrywood, but I think this one was actually sent off to Daddy Cherrywood because, you know, he needed it. And I didn't feel bad about it. I went back and I was like, hey, do you have it? And he's like, no, I got it from my dad. And I was like, you know, I get it. You got to do that. So we got the stag here, the Stag Junior, baby stag. But I'm excited for what's coming up. And, you know, our friends over at Cherrywood, they take care of us.
Absolutely.
Colorado, 136, make it happen.
Stag is another Buffalo Trace, which at this point, I mean, all your favorite whiskeys come from Buffalo Trace.
Not all of them, but yeah.
I mean, vast majority of them.
I have some friends over in Lynchburg.
I mean, okay.
They take care of me.
Yeah. They actually make enough to where you don't have to pay a ridiculous amount for them.
Oof, that's true. I mean, that's true.
So this one right here is 65.1% alcohol by volume, which gives you 130.2 proof.
This is coming in hot.
I'm excited.
And the weird part about it is stag, like Big Daddy Stag over there. Yep. I see it. I can't read, man. It's been a long day. My eyes are even hurting.
He's old as fuck.
I'm getting old. But I'll tell you, I'm pretty sure that was hot as well. It came in hot as well, but it wasn't bad. So they have some magic going on at Buffalo Trace.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited to see what's going to happen here. So let's go. Let's hop into it. So what we got here.
Let's see what we got.
I will throw this out there. I woke up this morning.
Woke up yesterday morning.
And I can hear it. Like the allergies were kicking me. I mean, my eyes have been itchy. I don't know if it's because of the fire or it's smoke in the air.
Maybe you're taking more fish oil that has shrimp.
I'm not ever doing that again.
Oh, okay.
But I'm hoping this is going to clear that out.
This will clear that out.
Yeah, that's the goal. All right, what do we got? Ooh. That smells like a cherry tree.
Yeah, it does.
Not one that was cut down. No Lincoln got to this one.
Oh, man.
I can taste about 130.2 proof. Whew. Mm-hmm. The good news is anything that is growing. So if it's not allergy, if it's like infection, this is going to kill it. I love it.
It's dead.
Kayla just joined. What's up, Kayla? Flower, Bow, Moon. I mean, I don't know if you've got some things going on.
Jesse wants us to talk about the background regarding stag for those who may not know. I'll be honest, Jesse, I have no idea.
It's George.
Yeah, George T.
Yeah.
I believe the T stands for Theodopoulos.
George T. Stagg was born in Kentucky on December 19th, 1835. Stagg built the most dominant American distillery of the 19th century on the banks of the Kentucky River, during a time known as the Gilded Age of bourbon. The distillery survived floods, fires, droughts, and even prohibition. When it made whiskey for medical purposes, oh yeah. Today, Buffalo Trace Distillery strives to carry on the tradition of its famous forefather, uncut and unfiltered. This robust bourbon whiskey, aged for nearly a decade, and boasts the hold and bold character that is reminiscent of the man himself.
That's what my dad used to call bras. Over-the-shoulder boulder holders.
You used to call them the bros if you watched Seinfeld and you were a man that needed a little extra support.
I feel fucking targeted.
So I was looking at this meme the other day, and it was like, all right, Generation X would tell you this if you're overweight. Millennials would tell you this if you're overweight. Boomers would say, I know fat people. I know 5 of them. And you're 4 of those.
That's true.
Like, you would just say it how it is, man. It looks like Dominic just joined. Man, we're getting hearts up here. What's up? You're liking the live? Dominic, we got some things going on with Dom. He had a good week. Playing football, still doing his thing.
Still doing his thing? Yep.
He is the life of the party. That's all I'm going to throw this. I love the energy that he puts out there. He goes out there. He picks up the siblings from school. DJ the Taco Bell line. It says your Taco Bell line is long.
Oh, Dom went to go pick up Taco Bell.
I'm assuming for all of us.
I'm assuming he's listening. What do you give him your order?
Nachos Bel Grande.
Nachos Bel Grande.
That's all I want.
Make it happen.
Make it happen, and you're forgiven.
Yeah. Well, before we go on, we got some exciting news today.
Amazing, exciting
breaking news. Not what you're thinking, but
yeah,
my niece had her baby today.
Which one?
Ella.
What?
So we would like to welcome Azalea Eleanor
to
the world.
Welcome to the world. You're in.
Possibly one of the greatest days ever, which we'll go into a little bit later. But it's exciting.
Possibly the greatest day.
Possibly.
I mean, it's slightly the greatest day.
It's one of them. It's up there.
Let me check this out. Today is the 21st.
21st of August.
Which, this is a shout out to Aaron Anderson. It's his birthday.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Aaron.
Yep.
My kiddo got another year around the sun yesterday, so happy birthday, Basils.
Yep.
My mother-in-law shares that birthday. Happy birthday, Dee. My mom had her birthday on the 16th. Happy birthday, Mom. And I think we got all caught up. So
a lot of birthdays.
Man, it's just one of those things where everyone has a birthday.
A lot of people are fertile in December.
Carry the 9 months. Yeah, right around there. Huh?
Yep. Oh, yeah. Rob, thanks for joining us. Thank you. I'm so excited. That's now my 3rd great niece, and I have 1 great nephew.
Yeah? Is he like super great?
I think he's great.
It sounds like he's super great.
Yeah. I mean, that just means I'm old.
It just means that that's one more onesie you have to get.
That's true. That is true. Another onesie. Another onesie in the books. So
Birdie, that's funny.
We could talk about what my son.
No. We don't need to talk about that, man. It's not a big deal
because it's a coming of age thing, and we were aware of it, and we said it was okay. He told us. My son had a party while we were gone at the old Great Wolf Lodge.
He had a gathering.
He had some people over.
Yeah.
16. 16 on the football team.
Yeah. So the team had to come, obviously.
The team had to come.
I don't know who Manna Candon M. Manny is.
Thanks for joining.
Yeah, thank you for being here.
Pusey joined.
Welcome.
Oh, my niece Jayana joined. Hi, Jayana and Rayla. I said Layla. Rayla.
We haven't even gotten deep into the stag yet.
I'll tell you what. I ate lunch a while ago.
Yeah.
So that's it.
So you're good?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get into a couple notes, and we're going to talk about this gathering. It wasn't... I think that we live in a different world where, having house having parties, right? It's just a little different, and there's things to consider. I mean, it is coming of age. It's one of those things. I remember going to them. I never had one. Like, I never hosted one because rule follower. But it's just different. So let's talk about this real quick.
We've hosted them at Derek's house many a times.
Makes sense. Was your house clean by the time you got home?
My house, yeah. My son's such a neat freak.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it is what it is. Oh yeah. By the way, happy birthday, Rob. I know you just hit your milestone. What was it? 35.
Rob?
Yeah.
I think he's 49.
I thought he hit 35 for the 6th time.
No, I think he's like 49, 50.
Well, happy birthday either way, man. Okay, so
when was Rob's birthday?
17th. So
he put my birthday was on the 17th.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Rob! I didn't even know it was your birthday.
Yeah, well, I'm monitoring the chat because someone has to.
Well, I mean,
you see it right in front of you, but I have to look down. But okay,
this is 130 proof.
Yeah, well, it's getting there, and it is actually delicious. This is. I'm gonna be upset.
Rob turned 32.
That's what I thought. I'm gonna be upset when we dilute this.
I don't know if I want to.
We have to. That's what we do out here on DadDimes.
That's true.
But it is so good.
Let me get these notes.
Yeah. Stephen McClure, welcome. Okay, so house party. The only reason I would have never have known that this thing was going on unless there was some snitches in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
So I get a phone call from someone saying, hey, there are people coming down the street with their lights turned off, and we've had some car break-ins in the neighborhood. So they were like, hey, this is weird.
Yeah.
And because they were doing that, because they were trying to be sneaky about something they didn't need to be sneaky about.
No.
Like, no one would have cared.
No.
But because of that, the phone call came and said, hey, this is happening. I called the police. They're all heading down the street towards your house. And I was like, well, that's odd. So I pulled up my camera because I'm not going to go outside. It's scary out there in this world.
It's dark.
And there's 5, and then 10, 20, 7, 30, and then they're all going to a house, which it wasn't mine. So I was like, okay, I get it. That's not a big deal. So then I made a phone call, and I said, hey, man, I just want to give you a heads up, just so you know. And you knew, and it was sanctioned, and it was approved. I was like, all right, man, we're good. Cool. Like, at least you're aware that this is going, like, you have really good communication.
Yeah.
This is a DadDime show. This is a dadism. You have one of the best communication lines that I've seen ever with kids, right? Like, all of your kids, it doesn't matter what they do. They will tell you that they did it.
Yep.
They'll be honest about doing it. At some point, like, we'll have to get it out of them. Small interrogation, a little bit of waterboarding.
Electric shock.
But that's not with Dom. Like, Dom will tell you, hey, This is what I'm planning on doing. This is what happened. This is where I messed up. Like, there's always this openness because there's an understanding.
Yep.
So you knew what was going on. I was like, all right, man, cool. Just so you know, just in case you didn't know, I got a call. People are going to your house. Looks like there's some people. And that was it. And then my driveway got blocked.
Oh, I thought it was our fellow.
Nope.
Hers did too.
Her driveway got blocked. There were people parking down that, like down the pathway. There were people parking like that. I guess the park was
a rager.
The park was full. No parking at the park. Like that was taken. So good for him.
Nice.
For having I get it. Like he's on the team. The team knows people. The girlfriend's on the cheerleading squad. She knows people, and they all bring a 1 + 7. That's how this thing works. We get it.
Jayana, I apologize. Dom did not invite you. I will have a beer pong tournament at my house because she's never played beer pong.
You're in,
and you're in.
Yeah, and Dom, I'm seeing it. Don't say you're bad. I was telling people as they were walking up because I let the dog out, and at night I let him out front because it's just
easier.
It's easier. He can see what's going on.
Steps in the back.
Things get crazy in the backyard.
Yeah.
And as people were walking up, I was telling them, "Hey, come park in the cul-de-sac. Like, Don't park away. Don't make this something that it isn't. Like, no one cares. Like, park in my driveway. I don't care.
Yeah.
No one cares. But because it looked sneaky, because it looks like all of a sudden neighbors like, I'm about to get robbed.
A bunch of dumbass kids, right?
So my driveway did get blocked by some of the city's finest.
Oh.
2 of them. And they showed up and...
Hey, you motherfuckers need to move now!
Well, I mean, if I had to go anywhere, they would no longer be in front of my driveway. I would just, hit them with the Tesla and that would happen. But they went and they had the conversation and it sounds like it was cordial. And it was, hey, just so you're aware, probably should call it. And after that happened, I called your son.
Yeah.
And said, hey, man, I see that they're out front. Are you okay? That's all that matters. Like, are you okay? Yeah, I'm good. Cops are here. Yeah, I just talked to them. All right, what are you doing? I'm sending everyone home. Like, the most responsible thing. Cool.
Perfect.
Good. Everyone leaves. I'm like, whatever, dude. Like, the cops left at some point. I'm like, all right. The kids left at some point. I'm like, all right. I go to sleep. Next morning, I'm like, let me check my camera. They came back. Not the cops. Here's where the friends came back. Here's where more friends came back. Here's where more friends came back. And I was like, you know what? But again, it's part of it. It's part of it.
Oh, yeah.
No one got hurt, and everyone got home safe.
And my house wasn't a wreck, which was the most important part.
But some things to consider.
Not on a Sunday, which that was my biggest... So, when Dominic pitched this idea...
Yeah.
Dad,
yeah.
Can I have some friends over
Absolutely.
on Sunday?
Yep.
I'm like, how many friends? Well, just my close friends, right? Yeah. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
7 of them.
Yeah.
And of course, I always got to give them shit. I'm like, hell no, ain't nobody coming to my house.
Yeah.
Giving them shit about it. And then, as we got closer, it turned to my 7 friends, and I said they could bring a +1.
Yeah.
So that +1 was actually a +5,
But again, it's fine. But some things that I really want Dom to think about moving forward. Mm-hmm. Everyone has a camera. And everyone takes pictures and Instas and Snaps and TikToks, TikTokers.
And we've been broken in quite a few times in the neighborhood, so don't drive with your lights off.
Don't be like, if you're gonna, like, how many times have you had a gathering at your house where the cops were called? Here.
Oh, here? Never.
Because no one cares. Because everyone...
They only cared probably because they thought people were going to break in.
That's it. Because people believed that it was...
Riff-raff, street rap.
Yeah, like
I don't buy that.
You don't belong here. So, all that happened. Everyone can get some stuff. People that take the photos and the videos and stuff like that, that gets distributed. Once school administration sees that...
Oh, yeah.
Then it comes like suspensions and expulsions, and it's not like it was when we were like,
yeah.
No one, like, you would have a snitch every once in a while, but it'd be like, all right, prove it. Oh, we can't. Cool. Move on.
We didn't do it.
Yeah. Everyone can prove it now. That's a problem. And
they were just doing Bible study. There was nothing abnormal about it.
Absolutely. And I don't think they. By the way, all of that stuff happened. It is what it is. Everyone got home. Everyone's okay. It was a good time. But those are things to consider. Because it can affect college and it can affect all those other things. This didn't happen. Life's good.
Yep. And now...
But here's the biggest deal. Because we talked about birthdays.
Yeah. New niece in the world today.
Yeah.
And even more importantly...
Most important thing
is my beautiful wife is here.
Because it's anniversary time on DadDimes.
This is our 14th anniversary. We've been married. So...
Ooh, welcome to DadDimes.
Welcome to DadDimes, babe. Go ahead and put the headphones on.
Have you ever heard... Oh. No?
Ooh.
Yeah, have you ever heard yourself talk?
No.
Oh, it's a party.
It's a party.
It's a party.
This is my beautiful wife of 14 years. We've been together for...
Ever?
40 years.
Yeah.
Seems like. But today is our anniversary, so
Made it.
I had to pull a lot of strings,
Yeah.
and she's here.
Yeah.
I got her
way
here.
past my bedtime.
Oh.
Way past her bedtime. She's old as shit now. Jayana said, hi, Auntie Pooh.
Hi,
Yeah.
my love.
My mom said, happy anniversary. Jesse said, congratulations.
Everyone's on.
So,
Everyone's on.
how'd you feel about... We just got done discussing Dom's Rager.
Gathering.
I know.
Which-
Are you guys talking smack about my son?
No, we're not.
We really weren't. We were just talking about, hey, this happened. But, like, he is the most communicative person. Like, hey, this happened. This is what I'm planning on doing. Hey, a lot of people got here. Hey, the cops came. Hey, like, everyone would be like, I'm going to try to hide it. And then, like, when you got home, the house is spotless. Like, it's a different kind of thing. Like, yeah, it
It
happened.
smelled like skunk in the house.
It did not, liar.
It's because I forgot something. Sorry.
I
So
did.
you went
what,
to the party?
what I did not know...
I thought about it.
What I did not know was the cops did show up. Did he
Yes.
tell you that?
Yeah.
Why am I finding out
again-
about it on DadDimes?
You knew
because
because
the
the
cops-
lady called the cops.
I didn't know they showed up.
Yes, you did. But here's the deal.
My thing is I'm like,
Quality board member, by the way.
you
No.
all gotta really, like, you're driving through the neighborhood with your lights off. Come on.
And that's what we're talking about. Like, if they would have just came down and parked in the cul-de-sac, no one would have cared.
I
Yeah.
don't know that that's necessary.
I absolutely
Well,
know
I
it's true.
think there's some
Rob
peeps in
just-
the cul-de-sac.
Rob
that-
just said something about, he was laughing watching them come down the sack.
Yeah, because
So-
they were like in groups as they're pack animals.
Yeah. I don't think Greg would have cared. I don't think...
No one would have. No one would have cared.
Andrew?
I'm telling you.
I don't know.
I 100% guarantee no one would have said
did
that.
get
I
a
did
text.
tell him now, like, hey, just FYI, our house isn't the party house, obviously.
Well, actually, it's
Well-
a nice house to party at.
I don't think it would have been an issue if all his friends or all the people that came up didn't drive down and block driveways and drive
Yeah.
down the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Who does that?
Well, dumb kids.
Here's the other thing. I now walk the park every day because I got a little dog. I got to walk him, right? It gets me out of the house. I like doing it. Here's the deal.
My niece Gianna just said, gonna start calling y'all the Sack Squad.
Ooh.
That's a good thing.
Getting caught up in the sack.
I'm not
Ew.
gonna lie.
I was wondering who was getting pregnant that night. That's all I was thinking. I knew some things were going down in the
That
house.
was not going on. They were playing board games.
You lie to your friends and I'll lie to mine, but we don't have to lie to each other. So I walk the sack and I find empty bottles in the park, and I'm like, all right, guys, that's annoying. This
Yeah.
handle's taken care of. I walk the park today and I see an uprooted tree because there's other people in the neighborhood that are pulling trees out of the ground. So it doesn't matter who it is, people are doing dumb things. But again, doesn't matter.
I do want to say that I think the bottle of Malibu you found, that was actually my bottle. So Dominic Joseph.
You son of a bitch.
Now, my only thought was, I was like, you know what? Dom's going to get in a lot of trouble. If DJ comes home and he's missing this bottle.
Oh, that was my biggest. That was my biggest concern. I was like, if these motherfuckers go in my basement and they can take anything else, they take the stag,
I thought to myself,
heads are gonna roll.
he's going to come home and his entire whiskey, all of it's going to be gone.
I don't even think he was that cool with, like, hey, there's a party going on at your house. He seemed real irritated.
No.
Part of it was it's a Sunday night. Monday's the next day. People have to go to work.
Yeah.
So trying to, like, that was part of it. The other part is I know how parties go. These kids don't give a shit about anybody's house. They're
Yeah.
going to wreck it. And I come from a pretty poor area. So I'm like, this is the nicest thing I've ever had. I don't want it fucked up. You know?
But when you and your family wanted to drink and hang out in our basement,
That's true.
y'all wanted to...
So
Well, in the basement, it's not even finished.
I don't think that parties are the same
Yeah.
at all. I think that, like, okay, so where was I at? I dropped my kid off at the rec center a few weeks back, and I see some people walking out, and I'm like, man, maybe I need to walk her inside, and maybe I need to, like, make sure that she gets in okay. And then her friend was waiting outside, and the kids that were walking out were, like, carrying school books and, like, laptops, and I was like, nerds. Things have changed. Like, there's no one here trying to harm others. They're all here trying to, like, learn, I guess, at the rec center. I'm like, maybe they were playing Dungeons and Dragons in your house. I don't know what I don't know, but like times have changed.
They were probably playing hide the winky. Let's be real.
They were not.
Look, he said that he had it on locks. I'm just saying.
He did.
Yeah.
I don't see where he's commenting.
He's coming on TikTok.
Oh.
I would say Dominic's the most responsible 16-year-old boy that I've ever met.
I was genuinely worried. Like I called him up and I said, "Hey man, are you okay?" And the second was, "Do you need help getting people out of your house?" And he's like, "No, I got it." I'm like, "Hey man,
you were waiting to go with your fucking pepper spray. Get out of here on the ground, Mexican!" Like you were ready for that.
do you remember Neighbors, the movie Neighbors?" I was gonna go over there and be like, "Hey, why are you guys doing like amateur shit?"
But chug.
We need to party this thing.
Oh my gosh.
But again, he's not that kid. Like he's not someone trying to get in trouble. Like I think he was genuinely like, all right, this thing got bigger than it should have really quick. And then when the cops showed up, he's probably like, oh, my dad's gonna be pissed. And in all reality, I knew you weren't gonna be mad.
Not gonna be mad
because
I just want him to be safe, and in this world,
that's the biggest issue.
That's a safe place. I just want him to be safe. I do trust him.
Yeah.
I think he did a phenomenal job of orchestrating what was, according to his cameras, was a rager. It wasn't his 7 friends plus 1.
It was more than 7. I mean, there was a herd. Like I said, there was herds, but there was herds of people like going this way, and then herds of people going that. But again,
that's part of. I expected that in reality.
So
I knew it was going to happen.
My thing is they're gonna party. Like he's in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're either gonna party at my house or they're gonna party elsewhere. No, like I don't want anyone to come to my house and be drinking and then drive or something like that. Like that scares me.
That turns into bad things really quick.
Yeah, and I want them to be. I mean, I'm not like, hey, here's a bottle, let's go drink. No. You know what I mean?
But the other part of this is, when we went to house parties, if we had a disagreement, I'd probably take you outside and
fight,
and that would be it though. Like.
Nothing recorded.
All of these parties now is like, not only are they recording it, but it's not, all right, man, let's just go out and fight. It's, I'm going to stab you or I'm going to shoot. Like, it is horribly nasty right now. Yep. And over the weekend, it happened in Commerce City. There was a house party. Same thing happened. And all
that old-fashioned ass whooping on getting your shoes, coat, and hat taken.
Was it Friday? Remember on Friday where he's like, back in our days, we just used these, son?
That was an Eminem song. That I was
that you were singing.
Oh,
Friday. It was a little function, not a rate. Okay, I mean, tomato. I'm good with that, man. Cool. I'm good with that. We're good. All I know is
he did tell me he had it under control.
He's a good kid, and he doesn't make bad choices.
Wholeheartedly, he had it under control.
I think wholeheartedly, it got larger than he expected because he was impressing his girlfriend.
Could be.
I don't think it had to do with that.
I get it.
I think he.
No, I think he knows a lot of people, and I think his girlfriend knows a lot of people.
That's what we were talking about earlier.
The combined.
That's what we were talking about earlier.
And you know how parties are like.
You tell one person it's telephone, and it spreads out. Yeah, which is good. But now on to more important things.
Yeah,
14 years.
Here's some big things. Yeah,
with the greatest. I mean,
if you could pick anyone, I mean, it was like.
Channing Tatum.
Matthew McConaughey.
No, he's girls. I'm not on the Matthew McConaughey boat.
Channing Tatum then, I guess? Whatever.
Sure.
I guess. My wife's on this stupid wrestler, or used to be a wrestler, now actor. I don't know.
The Rock?
No.
John Cena?
Yeah, the dumb one. He looks like an oaf.
John Cena's pretty good.
Hey, no, he's not.
He's pretty good.
He's not on my list.
No. I mean, he's not like... I'm not sleeping with him, right? But... Like
I mean, for the right amount of money.
I mean, what, John? You're gonna pay off my house? Okay. Oops, I dropped this. Like, whatever. It's not gay if it's for money.
Whoa.
It's a job.
Anyway, happy anniversary.
Thanks.
Happy anniversary.
What else happened this week? Who became the starting quarterback for the Broncos?
Ah, that's a big one. Bo Nix. The impressive Bo Nix.
We're doing great. By the way, we are now getting graphics in this thing.
We've come a long way from the office upstairs.
Yeah.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah. So Bo Nix, who I mentioned at the top of when we started because Jesse brought him up.
Oh, yeah.
Bo Nix has officially been named the starting quarterback for the Denver Broncos.
Yeah.
Which I couldn't be more happy. He looked great. He looked phenomenal out there.
Are we going to the Steelers game?
We are not going to the Steelers game. I called my mother-in-law.
Yeah.
And she said...
Who's she going with?
She's going with my father-in-law, I believe.
I mean, does he want to go?
Yeah.
I mean, if he doesn't, I'll go.
I mean, he's a smart husband. He does what his wife tells him.
Yeah. I'll pick her up and take her.
Well...
I know he doesn't want to go.
He likes to go.
No, he doesn't want to go. I get that he doesn't want to go.
No, he does. But she's going to the home opener.
Does he want to go?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Frank, if you're listening, do you want to go? Because if you don't, man, I'll take care of it.
My dad is not.
He's
listening.
been in bed for the last 4 hours. Are you fucking kidding?
I get it. You know.
He's not listening, but she said she's going, and she doesn't miss a home opener, which I understand.
I get it.
I was like, week 2, we could go. Yeah. Not even thinking the first game was an away game in Seattle, where Bo Nix is going to tear the shit up out of the Seahawks.
Why can't we go to that one?
We can. We go visit Grandma.
Road trip.
That's true.
That's true. John actually joined a while ago. John, thanks for joining us.
John just joined?
Yep.
Okay, push the other one.
Which one?
Top fans.
Oh!
Beat out his dad.
John! Yeah, fuck you, Paul. Just joking.
Top fans, Trinity, Kimberly, John.
I'm surprised Josh ain't a top. Wow.
No, he's not there yet.
And Jayana, she comments and watches.
I know. Jayana's another one, yeah.
Not there yet.
She said Thanksgiving beer pong. That is a great idea.
We could do that.
Done.
Beer pong, Thanksgiving. I'll fix the ping pong table. You don't have to ask me again for another 6 months.
Are you going to fix the ping pong table? I mean, it's been like 6 months.
Listen,
it's not fixable.
It is. Are you kidding me? I just have to buy 4 more tools. I'll be able to fix it. We're fine. John said, reminds me of the party we throw when my parents went to China, which is pretty good.
So there's a story behind that. Let's talk about this chilled real quick. Do you want to get in on this?
I'm good with my beer.
You're missing out.
This is really good.
Chilled, you're starting to bring out a little bit of flavor. I will tell you, yes, it is cold. What are you looking at your watch like you got to go? Like you have something better to do right now?
My mom just texted me. She said, "Good night, I love you."
Yeah, how's she doing?
Love you too, Mom.
Important.
How's she doing?
Both moms.
She's doing good.
Okay, that actually matters. Now I feel like an asshole because I really am worried. I genuinely want to make sure she's okay.
We've had a long week last week.
Yeah, but she's okay.
She's good. Yeah.
She's good now. Whew. Me and her just signed up. Yeah. We just signed up for a marathon.
That's bullshit.
That's true. I did call her today after I dropped Ellie off at church, and I called her. I was like, "Hey, I was just
Do you know how long a marathon would take you to run if you're doing a 10-minute mile?"
A little while.
Yeah, it's like 6 hours.
I can run it in like 2. But I called her because I was going to sign up for a marathon, and since she didn't want to, I was like, "Well, I can't do it alone," so I didn't sign up. But
I believe in you.
Nah, my mother-in-law already said no.
I'll meet you at the end.
No, it's all right.
Okay. Or I might pick you up and then take you to the end. Whatever.
Oh, I could do that.
It's 26.2 miles.
Yeah, and I have this stupid thing in my head where I'm ultra competitive, so I'd be like, I don't care what happens. My feet could be bleeding with blisters.
But you would go out too hard.
Push myself.
You would Bixby it.
No, possibly. But I'll tell you what, I'd cross that finish line and die at the end of that bitch.
I'd push you. I got you. Like on a gurney, I'd push you the finish line.
No.
I would do it for you, though.
I know you would. I'm just saying it's not necessary because I couldn't let my
Let's talk about this right now. So, my sister calls me and she's like, "Hey, Justin, me and Paul, we're going to China." And I'm like, "Well, you're making choices." Okay, though. And she's like, "Hey, can you do me a favor? Can you watch the house? Can you make sure that nothing happens? Can you go in and just like check in?" Because,
absolutely.
And I'm like, you know what? For you, I got this. I'm going to go check in. They get on a flight, going to China. And then I get this, hey, there's a really good deal to go to Disneyland. So I'm like,
on my way.
book it. So I went the day before and I was like, all right, guys, looks like everything's good here. Just know I'm going to be popping in anytime, at any moment. I'm just going to show up. I'm going to be at this house all the time, just so you know I'm watching. And then later in the day, I showed up again and I was like, hey, guess what? I'm here. You're kicking up the stars. That's cool. I'm here at any moment, at any time. I can just show up to your house. I'm watching. And then I flew out the next day. And then my sister calls me. And she's like, hey, I'm getting all these doorbell alerts of all these people showing up. So I called up my dad. And I was like,
these poor kids.
can you go to the house? Because they're having a party. I'm in Disneyland. So the next day I called up John. And I'm like, you motherfucker, how could you do this to me? I know you had a party last night. Why are you being such a little asshole? And in the background you hear, it's a small world. Because I'm in California.
It's a small world after all.
Sorry, man. It was a good deal. I had to go.
That's sad though. Like, these kids literally can't get away with anything now. Like, remember when you first moved in, doorbell ditching?
Yeah, like everything is on camera.
What'd you used to call that?
Ding dong ditching.
Oh, okay.
That was it. That was the only thing that you would ever call it. Like, there's nothing else because I don't want to get banned on TikTok again because of DJ. So anyway.
Censor.
So.
I always called it ding dong doorbell ditching. That's dumb. Ding dong ditching is
everything's
what it is.
on camera though.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a flood of kids going down your street. Let me check my camera.
Which we also, my son was involved in because he's not too smart.
He made some choices
sometimes. I always told he's like,
but
Dad,
he was warned ahead of time. Like,
he's like, Dad, me and my friends are gonna go ding dong ditching, right?
Sure.
I'm like, son, everybody's got the same cameras we have at the front door.
Everyone has them.
Yeah, you can't do that here.
It comes with the house.
It comes with the house. It's set up. And he's like, no, I'm going to do it. So
I'm not going to get in trouble. I'm good.
What happens? Get caught ding dong ditching.
And Robbie actually went with me, and we had to go back to the lady's house and apologize to her because our kids doorbell ditched this lady, and then she chased them down the block. And then we had to go apologize to her.
Yeah.
So, which brings me to my next point. There is a board member that you need to go and apologize.
I know. I might be doing another stint on the board because of that.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I'm going to be totally honest. I don't even check the emails.
What? I'm surprised.
I got so much shit going on at work where I'm like, if we got a meeting, Justin will remind me. Like,
I don't know why you encouraged him to do this.
Because I needed someone on the board.
He needed support.
Yeah.
What support do you provide him?
Hey,
votes.
Hey, buddy, you're doing a great job.
I get a lot of support.
I rub his back sometimes.
Yeah, it's not just the back.
Come on, man. It's our anniversary. I could have kept that from her.
I know, it's our anniversary as well. It's crazy.
Awkward.
Side piece. Hashtag.
Oh, Robbie posted on there. That was a funny day walking the boys down to the house. Once again, Dom was good with my boys.
I mean, I'm just going to throw this out there, man. Sometimes it works until he's like throwing a laptop down the gutter and lighting it on fire. I remember hearing about that.
Yeah. Remember that shit?
Who told us about that?
Snitch Rob.
That one. Here you go.
Go ahead.
No, you go first because then I have to cut
I'm trying to focus on here.
My niece says Ring cameras and Life 360 ruin teenage
That's
privacy.
not true. Life 360 is amazing. How do I know when DJ's home?
Yeah. Sure.
Also,
I would have been in so much trouble.
Do you know how I knew?
Justin texts me daily, like,
teenager.
glad you made it home, buddy. Love you.
I
don't even get that from my wife of 14 years
I
today.
see him coming in the...
Do you know what our year has been like?
Yeah.
It's been a little
But
chaotic.
he comes in the neighborhood, and I'm like, maybe I need to make him a drink so when he gets home, he is, like, greeted with what he deserves. Here you go, son.
And Rob just said it right there on
You
the...
can also start making your dinner.
No, well, Rob just said it right there. Reach arounds too. Thanks, Rob.
I don't know. Did you make pho tonight?
I did not. I didn't
She
make
did
shit.
not.
That's not what I heard.
That's
when you're
not
a kid,
true. Maybe you made Taco Bell.
when you're a child, did you bring
Don't make me Taco
You
Bell.
didn't bring Chick-fil-A home, did you?
No,
Oh.
I did not bring Chick-fil-A.
We're
My kids are addicted to Chick-fil-A.
I'm glad you didn't cave in because, by the way, she was on speakerphone in the car, and she's like, "I want Chick-fil-A," and I was like, "You get like what's put in front of you. Like that's what happens in houses." And you're like, "I think I'm gonna make pho tonight." I'm like, "I guess I know where I'm gonna go have dinner because pho sounds delicious."
You'd have been real disappointed.
Well,
I got home. I had to do a visit. Ellie had to go to church.
Mike the plumber says, "What's up, Danny? Happy anniversary, you two."
Oh, thanks,
Oh,
Mikey
thanks,
B.
Mike. Appreciate it.
That's my badass brother-in-law.
I've heard of him.
Yeah.
He's been around since I was in elementary school.
He's the one that has a new PlayStation.
Does he?
I don't know. Is he the one? Different one.
What? PlayStation?
Yeah,
No, my brother.
that's your brother.
No, that's
So
my brother-in-law.
Mark is his brother.
Dude.
Mark's my biological brother.
Yeah.
I'm Hispanic. She's Italian. We got a huge fucking family.
You know, you keep saying you're Italian, but you never make spaghetti.
That's not true.
You know what's fucked up? I make the sauce. I make the homemade noodles. I
Excuse
make
me.
everything. But she makes the. She
I will
makes
say-
such good pozole.
That is true.
I do have to
However,
say he does make the noodles and a bomb sauce. However,
it
I
hasn't
did
happened for
homemade
for a long time now.
Alfredo a couple weeks
the
ago,
Alfredo
and
was
it was
good.
bomb.
Really,
Yeah, it was really.
really. I couldn't tell
I
you.
gave you leftovers.
Yeah,
remember?
you ate.
We did not have Alfredo.
No. You came to the house and you ate the Alfredo.
Yes, you did.
Mm-hmm.
I
remember
I
that.
made this bomb.
You know what? I don't
salad.
believe it. I think it needs to happen again.
Well, my husband's on a diet, so I'm
I'll toast to
only
that.
allowed to cook
Whiskey.
Pozole.
meat and veggies. I think is what he told me.
Meat, veggies.
For him.
So last night I made taco
What about
salads.
those?
Well, your wife.
Dose.
You guys always eat dinner. She gets home earlier than I do. You guys are like eating at like 5 or 5:30.
Yeah, you
We're
guys are
eating at,
like fucking
7.
80.
So I grew up with
83
two different
years
dinner
old.
times. Like legit, I would be with my mom, and it would be like consistent 5:30. Like this is when, and then like here's bedtime, and here's all this. Like it was like a standardized thing. I would go to my dad's house, who listens to this, and he knows, and it would be like, "Hey, 9 o'clock, it's dinner time."
Steaks are done. That's me.
But I got stories. But when you make steaks,
Uh-huh.
you make like tomahawk steaks.
Yeah.
And I have been to some amazing, like I have been to
Mediocre restaurants.
like Ramsey's Steakhouse in Vegas,
Mediocre steakhouse.
and it was like good. And then I go to like Tomahawk Steakhouse at DJ's house, and I'm
Casa
like,
de la Gandhi.
I don't know why I spent the money over here. Like that was wasted. That was stupid.
I mean, you could pay me to make
Although
you
you guys
steaks
did do
every single
your,
day.
I do.
Wagyu steaks, and I don't think we never, me or Sarah, ever got to try that.
So Sarah had the opportunity. I brought it home, and I was like, "Hey, do you want to try this?" She's like, "No."
Oh.
So
okay, well,
There's
I have
no
not.
leftovers. I mean, look at me. I'm a fat fuck.
I'm gonna
can
throw this
think
out
of
there. I don't know
leftovers.
why you would have any Wagyu left over. I mean, that was me being like, because it wasn't just Wagyu with DJ. It was like Wagyu and avocado and like it's like you can't just like just do the one thing. Anytime I ever go to your house, it's never just a one thing. We went to a birthday party not too long ago, and it wasn't just like, oh, here's your one dish. It was, here's 50 different options. And I'm not complaining. I loved every single one of them. Well, except for that, I didn't do the marshmallow thing because it kind of scared me.
That's frog eye salad.
It scared me a little bit. Like the eyes were looking at me.
My sister was talking shit about frog eye salad too.
It was actually
It
really
looked-
good.
It is really
It
good.
was
I'm
so
sure
good.
it was really good.
John said you never know what time you're eating over here.
That's true. Over at his house?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like well, it depends. So, John wasn't at the house when my dad was living there.
Yeah.
Because when my dad was living there, he's catered to. So my sister would be like, hey, Dad, here's your Jack and Coke. What would you like for dinner? Here's your dinner. Well, what else would you like? Here you go. Like
Dessert.
Service.
he is like he was given everything. And since she doesn't listen, Paul listens and he laughed. Paul, I love Paul, but sometimes, in this case, we're not talking about the whiskey. We got to talk about the whiskey because that's what the DadDimes is on the rocks. We're talking about whiskey. So she did this for an extended amount of time, and I asked my dad. I was like, "Hey, if you need to stay over here, you can do that. Like we have like a first level bedroom. Anytime that you." He's like, "No." Like okay, and I get it now because my sister gave him like, "Hey, here's everything." Like, I get it. Okay.
I wouldn't have left.
Why would you leave them? Like, I was thinking to myself.
I don't think you would leave that.
Some days I'm even like, can
I
I stay
think-
back at my dad?
I think Sarah and like I are gonna move over there, and then we'll bring Bailey stuff over, like, cause she'll just like. But she's that person, like she'll just take care of you. I mean, and she will like, here's, okay. So we went to an escape room, and I want to say it was like for my sister's birthday. That makes sense, right?
I think so, yeah.
And my dad was like, hey, I'm going to pay for you, Sarah, and Bailey.
Oh, I think you told me.
Which I appreciate. I was like, hey, man, that's cool, man. I
Thanks,
appreciate
Dad.
Like, you don't have to do that, but I appreciate you doing that. And he did. And after that, we went to a bar, and then, Paul was getting some heat from Stacy. And I get it, like, sometimes he deserves, like, some heat.
Yeah.
That's fine. But he's like, how do I get the eyes off me? Hey, did you hear that? Your dad paid for And he was out that night. So, I mean...
He was the good guy.
Well, he got away with whatever he got away with. But, yeah, I mean, John had some inconsistencies. That's cool. But he still had dinner. And by the way, John went to the Navy, served the country, and by the way, he can eat any time that the mess hall is open on the ship, right? It's probably not good food, but it's probably food. Your brother, who still lives with your mom and dad, still gets consistent food. So maybe you were just the odd man out, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I loved living at home with my dad. Like even when I moved back home,
Yeah.
my car was always filled with gas. My car was always
Not
washed.
the case here.
No. I mean, now we have a garage, but like when it would snow, my dad would go out in the morning and
Not the
like
Suburban.
clean off my car, warm it up. It was the life.
And he still brings you donuts every week.
He does.
Well,
John's going back out
they're really
tomorrow.
for my dad. Or
Going
for
back.
my kids.
He says,
Out to
going
sea?
back out in the morning.
To sea?
I mean, he just said going back out in the morning.
Like to the ocean?
John comments, so you could
Man,
answer.
I don't
that
know where
question.
I don't know where you're going back out to, dude. I don't know.
He's going back out, man. To the fucking
to the
ship.
to the ship.
He said yes.
The ship's ported.
Well, he said yes.
Like what? What?
John,
are
you going back out to the ocean? You going to some place?
So
Where
his
you going, man?
his job is to put bombs on airplanes. There's not a lot of things that you got to bomb in the U.S. Like, what are you doing every day?
Yeah, goddamn. What's this, Mexico? Ocean.
Oh.
He said ocean.
Okay, he's in Virginia.
Oh, isn't Virginia on the East Coast?
Yeah, but like you're not going into the ocean. You're just like going to the boat that's in port.
He's going to the boat that's in port, which goes to the ocean.
It's not going anywhere.
I'm pretty sure it is. He
Who's
said
calling
ocean.
you right now?
It's my daughter.
Do you want to call her on DadDimes?
No.
That'd be awkward.
Yeah.
Awkward.
You got to be at least 18 to join DadDimes.
I mean, I don't know about all that.
Although our new
He's
niece-
going back out, man. What's up, D Brando?
Oh, what up, D?
Derek's on.
Hunter joined. Hunter B Money. Give a shout out to Hunter. He's our
Fifth place.
fifth best player on Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's Derek?
Derek's like
Fourth.
top 4
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. Who else?
I mean, I'm 1.
Yeah, I mean, obviously.
I mean, you guys could figure it out from there.
Yeah.
But I'm one. Everybody else.
I know that you know your husband plays video games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know the downside about your husband ever playing video games with anyone else?
What?
You always have to bring him back.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm the fucking guy that kills everyone.
He's always like, I'm going in. And we're like, man, you don't want to go in. You don't want to go. Like, this is a bad time. Don't do it.
Then we all die and we're like, oh shit, what'd we do? And I got 9 kills and they got like 1 kill, 0-0.
That's not true. If you ask Derek over there, who had 10 plus the other day, this guy.
Okay. I don't know why you can't do that with me.
Because it's like, let's play as a team. And he's like, I'm going to get him. I'm like, there's 20 people over there, dude. It's 20v1. I know. It's
And I
game
killed
time.
15.
And then he dies.
He's like, I got sniper fucking coverage. And he misses every shot.
I mean, he's not wrong. It's okay.
Wow.
John said we... Can you read that? I've been drinking
underway
pretty good
to
stuff.
offload all of our bombs and missiles for 2 weeks, so I'm going to miss the show.
Oh.
Oh, you fucking traitor.
I'm pretty sure you won't fucking miss the show. We're going to get new viewers in the ocean.
Yeah.
Y'all are real aggressive.
Well, no, because he's coming on the show.
Yeah.
Oh.
John's coming on show October 9th.
I don't know, sometime.
That's fire.
Well, I
Well,
mean,
he's
he's in the Navy.
in the Navy.
He's serving this nation right now.
He's a seaman.
So that's your nephew?
No, he's an airman.
He says he's an airman.
We had this
at
conversation with my
sea.
nephew, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seaman, airman. So what's going on? So we always talk about DadDimes, but we don't talk about house hens.
Call of Duty. Modern. Well, I don't even know what they're on. We play Warzone, John. But what's going on with house hens?
I said,
Got your
man, really
bitch
put me
barn
at
set
5. Hunter's
We
not
do
happy
not
with
have
that.
our bitch barn set up.
The
When you
what?
do, we
The
will be
what?
up
The
there.
bitch barn. That's what it's called, right?
I didn't call it. I did not call it that.
I think that's what we decided it was going to be called. Was the
Yeah.
bitch barn.
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
They said we couldn't set up an AT-AT, but
What are you going to do in there?
crochet.
I don't even know how to crochet.
Cross stitch?
Cross stitch.
Bailey knows how
crochet.
to do that now. That's a class.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll just chill. No kids allowed.
That's where it's at.
Although,
Welcome to
then when we
DadDimes.
go back to the house, it's going to be chaos. Maybe not over here in this house, but
Well, no, because mine follows the rules like to the Bailey T.
yeah, I don't really think any of ours follow the rules like that.
No.
Can we do that though? I mean, because if that is like the case of like creating a sanctuary, it will be built tomorrow.
Underground
do it.
bunker.
No, like a between, like
Bitch
I will
barn.
cut out a space in the fence and I will build basically a second house. I mean, it'll have stories. It'll have like.
But is this going to be like your guys's, or is this going to be the bitch
No,
barn?
ours is underground.
Okay.
You don't have to worry about it.
subterranean.
It just needs
That's
like,
where the lizards live.
AC in there.
I mean, I was thinking
I mean,
like
we'll
I
have AC.
I was
I
gonna,
don't know about
I was
you.
gonna run plumbing. Like it's not gonna be good plumbing, but I was gonna run plumbing. Like
Yeah, we know a plumber.
Mikey, thanks for joining us. You're the plumber.
master plumber.
Oh shit! Hunter said, "Man,
I
really
know.
put me
yeah.
at 5."
I mean, man,
Hunter, like,
if we had
So
4
Hunter's-
and then you hopped in, dude.
so Hunter is Brandon's cousin.
Okay.
Brandon's cousin Hunter. He never even jumps on with us anymore. We text all the time. He's like, "Oh, I got school. I'm in
Ugh.
school." Hunter, be cooler, man.
Good job, Hunter. That's amazing.
What are you going to
Don't.
school for?
Yeah.
I mean,
Be
if
a
it's criminal
plumber, man.
justice, then by all means, you need to do that. And if you need to go to university, I know a really good one that you need to pay tuition to, like, pay me. But other than that,
I mean, let's be real. If you want a really good career, you could be my apprentice. I'll show you the ropes in plumbing. You'll be fine. I shouldn't say that because
But he's probably fifth, though, because he was like the last man added to the pack.
yeah.
he's fit.
Ellie just joined. What's up, Ellie?
Oh, hi, my love.
Physical education.
You're going to school for physical education. You're wasting your money.
Hunter, you send us pics and you're fatter than I am.
That is not true. I've never seen
I'll send you the pic. It's pretty.
I don't want you to send me
fucking
pics because it turns out to be something that is not.
erotic. That's true.
Here's a picture of Hunter. That is not Hunter.
I'm just joking. I just made all that stuff up, but
Oh, it's all a party, man. It's all a party. It's a good time. All right, on the rocks. Good, bad, indifferent.
let me taste it. It's good.
I'm always the guy, man. Like I'm always the one that has to bring us back to neat, chilled.
Well, yeah, you're the professional. I'm the goofy guy.
That's not what you call yourself, but okay, that's cool. Neat. What do you think? 0 to 5. I can't believe you haven't even tried any of this.
Really?
I'm not a whiskey man, guys.
Try it.
It's like
That's
it's diluted now, so
Oh, okay. Don't-
whatever.
To our fans out there, don't base your decision on hers.
Well,
That's
maybe
so good.
it's so
Okay, maybe.
good.
It's pretty good. Neat.
Still
I'm gonna
burn.
give it a.
That's not burn at all. Like try it.
4.2.
Okay. Why is your phone going off during DadDimes?
I really did not anticipate being on the show.
4 or
tonight.
5. All right, chilled.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
How did you not
4 or
anticipate?
5.
Ooh.
Guys,
4 or
it
5.
is
I like.
time.
I like the
It's not,
chilled.
we're almost done. We're 56 in, so we're probably like 10 and then we're done.
I know, but that's why I didn't plan on being on the show because I like to be. in bed.
4, 6. I like the chilled.
It's pretty fucking good.
It's
chilled.
really good. Yeah.
It's not George Heat's. I mean, it's.
This is what happens on
it's hot.
DadDimes.
It's hot. I ain't got. It's not George T. Stag good.
Yep.
But chilled. I mean, it's. I'm gonna be honest. You can't go wrong either way. I would not. So my dilution
Yeah, don't do that.
is a 4 still.
Ooh.
Still pretty
4?
good. I'm gonna give it a 4.
Okay. Mine was 4.2.
I like it, but chilled. Chilled's the way to go.
I like it chilled, man. You
Yeah.
cool it down.
So
like
good.
I would take like if you got the Stag Junior, you threw it in your freezer and then you sipped
Yeah.
it because it won't freeze. It is so high of a proof, it will not freeze. This alcohol will not freeze
Take
in the
a
freezer.
lot.
It won't.
It's
It does not
chilled.
matter what freezer you
is
put it in.
Absolutely delicious.
It is such a high proof.
Mm-hmm.
It will not freeze. It's good.
It's only 130 proof.
What's at the top of that bottle right there?
Which one?
Right in front of you.
I mean, there's like
There's
9
No,
in
this
front of
bottle
me.
on the table.
oh,
Oh, this is.
these are, we haven't even talked about these
Hold
yet.
on, time out.
These
if
are-
you would have listened to our podcast last
Do
week, you know
yourself
exactly-
whiskey.
Oh, sorry, I'm behind, guys.
Sarah is up to date.
My life has been a little chaotic.
Step your game up,
Sorry.
babe.
Why is this chaotic? You were just at Great Wolf. How chaotic?
I just took a sip. That's a little spicy.
So this is let her try it.
I'm good.
No, you gotta.
If he says it's spicy, I'm good.
No, he made this blend. So these were
Yeah, I made this.
I'll try it after it
No.
sits for a while.
No, it has set for 7 days. This is do yourself whiskey.
Sit.
We create so the foundation is Porosos.
Porosos.
This looks like your little chew packet.
It's not. It's bird's eye
gosh.
chili. Try it.
It's the things that we put in it
America.
to make it taste the way it tastes.
Mm-hmm.
And out of 10, I do not recommend.
Oh dear God!
That's so spicy.
That is spicy.
Is it the chilies?
Bird's eye. You,
No, I'm not gonna do
you,
it yet.
have, you made my
Full-
wife do it
well, yeah.
on our anniversary.
Because it's your
I
anniversary.
can feel it burning.
Is
like
it?
real burn.
Justin,
Uh-huh.
come on, man.
Do not recommend.
I do recommend. No, just take a sip from the bottle. Come on, man.
He's classy.
I got fingers in there.
Look,
God.
it's the
That
J.
shit off.
It's the J glass.
Smooth. That's spicy as a motherfucker. God damn.
What the hell?
Why would you do that?
John said he would carry us all. John.
Oh God!
No, you wouldn't.
Oh, why would you do that?
Because you took all the fucking other thing I was gonna put.
Well,
Orange. The orange. You took the orange.
Yeah, I mean, I did, but
I feel like it burned my mouth, and it's just like lingering.
this would be good in a
nothing.
A chili?
No.
A salsa?
Tomato juice.
Oh, a Bloody Mary.
That would be a Bloody Maria. That would be a phenomenal Bloody Maria.
Yeah, you're right.
Negative Ghost Rider.
Try this one.
I'm
Negative
good.
Ghost Rider. Do you even know
trying any of
who
that?
played Ghost Rider?
Nick Cage.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
like
no,
chocolate,
I
dude.
am not.
Chocolate?
yeah.
Do you like chocolate?
No,
Try
Try
it.
it.
no, I'm good.
It's your anniversary.
Yeah, and I did 2 things of whiskey. I'm good.
Here, put it in the
Two
sniffer.
things. You didn't do 2 things of whiskey.
Yeah, I tried that and I tried that.
Aaron joined. What's up, Aaron?
This isn't whiskey.
Bo Nix, is the playoff drought over? Probably.
Whiskey.
No, probably not.
That's not whiskey.
I made that. No, I made that
It's
one.
vodka.
Well, it's vodka
we use
transferred in.
Poroso's vodka.
I'm good.
You got to give it like just a titch.
Yours is actually really good. It does taste like a
You
dark
ruined me with
chocolate.
his.
No, do you like chocolate?
No.
You are a goddamn liar.
Okay, Oreo Queen.
Hey, how many times have I had the
Look.
unicorn?
My mom said, "Do it,
Oh,
Danielle."
Phil. Come on.
Come on. Thanks, mom.
Just a tit. No.
It smells like.
no.
Try
just try it. Tastes like chocolate.
Did you actually try it?
That's disgusting. And I still have
No.
the flame in my mouth from the other one.
I mean, that's like a flaming Cheeto.
You're
Worse.
welcome.
That's- I actually will.
That one is chocolatey. I have
Yeah.
like a spicy chocolate taste.
I
in
will
my
put
mouth.
that in a Bloody Maria and have like a party every time.
And I'll put that in.
Ice cream.
Your mouth?
Yeah.
Ice cream?
Yeah.
We're gonna make. Hey man, if you want to make the party, I'm in.
I think we're set on parties for a little while.
That's good.
That's good.
Yours is good.
I literally have like a chocolate burn in my mouth.
I'm not gonna lie. Oh shit.
DadDimes is what we do.
DadDimes,
So DadDimes out of the
130
week. We are house hand edition because it is anniversary. You did last week's, which was really good. Always pull out.
I was just saying that because back to school is so expensive.
Because you have so many kids.
Well, and then it's also like sign up time for football, so we need
Dude.
new cleats. Softball
Have you
time.
looked at like your?
Dad, I need a visor.
No, you don't. You're a grown up. You don't need a. You do not need a. How many football players before you didn't have a fucking visor?
Oh,
You're
hold on.
fine. Be a grown
He
up.
needs a visor for his helmet because he's catching punts. He's a punter.
How many punters before him didn't have a goddamn visor?
Like 2?
All of them?
2?
That is not true.
No. My son needs a visor.
I'm pretty sure that Jason Elam, the greatest punter of all time,
No, he's a kicker.
but he punted as well.
No, he didn't.
Like hell, he didn't.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Okay, what do you want to bet?
He punted twice, at least.
I will bet you anything you want to bet. He did not.
I would
punt
say
twice.
I would bet you your firstborn, but I don't want him.
What's wrong with Eric?
My
He's
AC is
came
fine
a
right
long
now.
way.
Okay.
I love Eric.
AC's fine right now, though. He's a rapper, too. He was. Eric was
Our
our
baby
first interview.
loves his last song.
Yeah.
Every time it comes in the car, she sings it. It's so
Yeah.
cute.
I'll bet you your fifthborn.
Hey.
Oh. Buddy Rob Black
Well, not
joined.
your
Thanks for
fifthborn.
joining, Rob.
Your seventhborn. Let me
That is not true.
let me start because I
I didn't birth her.
one's an Asian, one's.
What are we doing?
But she's your seventh, and she was born.
Yes. Okay.
No, 6th.
Whoever loses the bet has to kiss the winner on the. That would mean that we both have to like that. There's no winning there.
Deal.
I do have to
What?
say, Phyllis.
There's no
because
win.
Next time your mom comes over, she has to try that.
What?
All right.
Which,
Your whiskey.
Okay.
yeah,
That's not
fuck that
whiskey.
phone.
That's vodka.
Don't worry about that phone. It's
Yeah.
fine. It's good.
Babe, you're
Party.
showing your ass.
Oh, sorry.
And Dad
Which
died.
reminds me, you can find me at feetfinders at daddimes.com.
Did you try that?
dark.
After dark. Me and
About
Justin
time.
have been holding our toes together like this The entire time.
Before the sunrise. That's what we do.
So Derek said, whoever loses has to kiss the winner on the lips.
We
Guilty.
will win. Justin, your viewers will win. That is not.
Yeah.
I mean, it's,
Dude, winner, we got a kiss at the end of the season.
it's not going to happen.
What are you talking about?
DJ is all for this.
For the fans?
I'm concerned.
We've done way more.
Not. I bet we haven't. I mean, you've cold plunged, but we haven't got like. All right, party. So, DadDime Dime of the Week, we need to get that in, and then we can call it a show.
Derek, we're going to do it.
That is not DadDime Dime of the Week.
Babe?
I got nothing.
I don't. Fuck.
If you're going to have a party, be smart. Don't do it with dumb kids. Don't roll up with your lights off.
I was going to throw a party out there. I was going to be like, if you're going to have a party, do it right. No one gives a shit.
Yeah, call Justin. He'll get you a keg. You're good to go.
I'm going to throw this out there, man. I would
Oh.
have taken care of that. Like, I would have been doing stands like everyone else in that party.
You're a pussy. You're not doing push-ups. Come on, let's go. That's Justin.
We would have had the best
That
party.
would have happened.
And I'm a little upset.
I don't know why you're doubting my best
I'm a
friend.
little upset I wasn't invited. I would have made that party goddamn epic. But
He would
Dom,
have answered
tell
the
you.
door, be like, "We're all sleeping."
My son
Closed it, and then be like,
had
"It's on."
everybody, like my niece, my mother-in-law. Why wasn't I invited?
I gotta be transparent. I gotta be honest. I told your son, when the cops knock on the door, you don't have to answer.
You don't.
He did though, and he was fine, and
Like,
they were super cool.
he-
I'm surprised we didn't get a phone call, to be honest.
Well, I didn't like call you when I was like, oh, the cops. Then I called him because I was like, hey man,
When the cops call us, if it was real bad,
Well, if it was real bad, but
see?
we got the cop to call us.
I was here to take care
He's
of you.
right there.
Thanks.
He's our cop.
I mean, I'm.
Retired,
It doesn't
Kids
matter.
are just trying to help.
on
somebody.
duty. He's always on duty.
I'm a little upset that I wasn't invited. Like, if Dom would have called me and be like, hey man, I'm having this thing.
I don't know.
Hey, dude, like, hey, if you're busy, I get it, but if you want to stop by, I would have been like, Dom,
I'm bringing the widow Jane.
I'm pretty sure Stag's gonna come, Blanton's coming,
But Stag's-
Eagle Rare's
hold on.
coming. Like,
Time out.
no.
got too far. Stag, for those ignorant fucks.
No, man.
No.
Like, I
Don't
want
call
to
my
introduce
son
them
that.
so early
His
that they're like,
friends.
well, so here's the deal. If
Some
they
of his
have,
friends are good kids.
if they have the best stuff on the
his
top,
friends, but not the people he didn't
at the end of the day, they're gonna be like, "Hey, man, this is like the shittiest whiskey I've ever had. I never want to drink again until I can
But
reach
in
the
high
level of
school,
Stag."
No one cares about that. Like in high school, I was drinking Everclear. Who wants to drink that? No one.
I mean,
Everyone.
I do have to say, Mike the plumber, when I was in like I don't know, maybe I was young. I might have been 11.
13.
I was super young. He was teaching me how to blow
Fire.
alcohol, like fireballs.
yeah.
I was maybe 11.
With
So
Bacardi
if anyone
151.
is gonna invite or be invited to the party, it
Don't.
probably should have been my brother.
That's not true.
No, it's not.
Invite Dose.
Dose. Mikey's on the road.
Because what? Listen, when you hear this, it's the police. The response
Oh,
is,
that was good.
He was a cop. He always said,
I'd be
"Get on the
scared.
ground, Mexican."
I used
Like-
to knock, man. I know the knock. The response is,
Hello.
answer the door right now. No. Where's your warrant?
Fuck you. Where's your warrant?
But
That's
the
what he
bottom
said.
line is he had it under control. And
Everyone's
well.
leaving through the back door through
No
Justin's
one got
yard.
hurt. Everything was great.
My beautiful niece Gianna said, "What'd she say?"
Oh, Dom did say there'd be a twerk contest on the counter, and she was fully prepared to show them kids up, and I bet you she was. And also, my baby would have as well. My baby likes the
Don't bring
chocolate
our
sauce.
baby into this.
I mean,
No.
Have you seen her?
The other
She
day,
likes to get down.
she was having a good
loves to
time.
dance.
She had some like chocolate cake. Life was good for her.
Chocolate cake because she's
German
black.
chocolate
Are you kidding?
cake.
She did have German. I had that too.
From a German bakery that is
delicious.
I
is
don't ever
legit.
eat
So fucking good.
German chocolate
by the way.
cake, and that was actually a pretty good cake.
It is
Where?
a.
Let's plug them.
I don't even know the name. I just know that it is in Nevada, and it is like that is what they do.
Oh, yeah.
It's Rhine something,
Yeah.
but it is legit
Rhinestone.
the best German
not it.
bakery
Yeah.
you can
Where,
find.
where we used to go for
You know, we should have brought
Not
her
cupping.
today.
That's what it felt like.
no, where we used to go where
Oh,
Laura Cross.
Laura Krauts for Kraut Burgers.
Kraut burgers.
Hell
Those
yeah.
are so fucking good.
Goddamn
You know, we
Kraut
should have
Burgers.
I
done
miss
for
my
tonight,
Wednesdays and
we should have
Thursdays.
done a Dossmeyer cake. Remember that?
We should
Cherry.
have
I'm a little
Chantilly
upset,
cake.
man. Like,
strawberry
so
champagne.
That
I'm
one's
gonna throw
good
this out
too,
there.
but I
Phyllis
have to go for some cherry-
is
cherry
absolutely
punch.
amazing. Phyllis keeps saying, "Hey, man, like I have had these like version of Kraut Burgers throughout time for DJ. I've never had one."
My mom's Kraut burgers rivals.
I'm sure that are
Yeah.
above and beyond, but
They're
I
so good.
couldn't tell you, Phyllis, because I've never had one.
So time out. She made.
There's no time out. I haven't had one.
No, well, I know. That's why I said time
Did
out.
you eat mine?
No, she hasn't made them for us. She had the grandchildren over the weekend, right?
Ugh.
And they made cannolis, which my mom's cannolis are so
So
fucking
good.
good.
Couldn't tell you.
Couldn't tell you because they don't.
I've never
last.
had one.
Well, I'm fat. I fucking eat a lot.
And
all
I
right.
did bring one to my mom.
How? I mean,
So
she
she made-
deserves it. No. She's
Your mom.
she gets a
earned
pass. She gets whatever she wants,
When you get a ride in a helicopter,
dude.
That's fucking cool.
transported.
I haven't.
never been-
She hasn't got the bill yet, but like that's cool until you're like, holy hell.
One.
Ugh.
Yeah. But she could have made us Kraut burgers, and my mom chose not to.
Yeah, because she was doing it for the kids.
Fuck the kids.
Who's
you
more
kidding me?
important? Like,
That's why she was doing it with
who
I'm her
supports
kid.
the kids?
I'm her kid.
She did this get together to get
No.
all the grandkids
Okay,
together.
I'm her kid.
Well, I mean,
The
She likes her
grandkids.
grandkids more.
Put 'em together.
Let's be honest.
Okay, she does.
She likes her dog more than she likes you.
I mean, that's also true, but I could get the leftovers.
Phyllis.
Like when I was a kid and I
need a
got the
Kraut burger.
leftovers.
And
She
a
likes
cannoli.
Justin a lot.
She might actually come over this weekend, so maybe if you're real nice, maybe you could
okay,
talk her
so
into making them. this
I'm not
weekend.
gonna say that I need. Ooh, Kraut burgers, pozole, cannolis, tomahawks.
Done. Sounds like our weekend.
So Bailey has her birthday party Saturday. Night, I'm going to see Deadpool because I can't bring my kid to go see that.
When?
After, like, she goes there. So if
You can't. You have plans.
what do you have plans for?
I've been looking forward
My
to
friend
Deadpool Wolverine for
Turned
so
30.
long.
Who?
My
Okay.
friend Yvette.
I mean, I like Yvette.
Yeah, she's like the sweetest
She is
person
so
ever.
So what are you
cool,
doing?
But if I'm not there, it's
I can't
cool.
say because it's a surprise.
Does she listen to DadDimes?
No.
Well, if she
doesn't.
does,
She doesn't.
Maybe she does.
I don't. No. She
We're going to
doesn't.
take her to celebrate her 30th birthday because I'm the
You know what's weird?
old lady in the group.
You know what's weird? We doesn't involve us.
That it actually does. 'cause
That's
he's part
2
of the
weekends
plan.
in a row.
He is part of the plans. He is
Hey,
going.
we're going to Great Wolf. Except for you guys. That's cool.
You
We're
have
going to
a
Yvette's
puppy.
birthday party. Except for you guys.
Oh,
Blame it on the
goodness.
puppy. Whatever.
Ooh, my niece.
What's she say?
She says, Deej, we'll go see it together because I've been dying to see it. Ellie
Yeah.
can watch Rayla.
Deal. We're
Ellie
going
is
this
a
Sun.
babysitter.
When are you going?
Well, we're thinking about Saturday, but
You're not
now that
going
you have plans,
Saturday. You have plans with your
I don't
mom.
want to do it without you.
It's our anniversary. Don't do this.
Your anniversary's today.
Today.
Not Saturday.
Yeah, so don't break my heart when I already had plans for us.
Don't go breaking my heart.
I wouldn't if you tried. All right, if I tried.
All right, we're at hour 15. DadDimes. I like pinged the thing, and it was like, we're done tonight. All
Thanks,
right.
George. Not
Stag.
even George.
Well, I mean, it is George C., but it's
Thanks,
like the Stag Jr. Any final thoughts?
No, thanks for having me.
No,
Well,
It's about damn time.
Don't get all sentimental.
the light of my world. That's true. Love of my life.
It's true.
Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so much.
Means so much to me.
Yes.
I didn't get you flowers. I didn't get you anything, but I brought you on the #1 podcast
In the country.
Dang, in the country. Get out of here.
Actually, we're close to being in the world, but I mean, country for now.
Country for now. Joe Rogan, watch your back.
Yeah.
All right.
Fuck you, Joe Rogan.
Thanks for coming on. I love you so much.
I love you, babe.
DadDimes.
Everything.